Delta Goodrem Biography, Early Life, Career, Major Works, Achievements, Personal Life. Delta Goodrem is an Australian pop singer, songwriter, and actress. She ventured into the music industry at the age of 15 when she signed to Sony Music. And a few years later, released her debut album Innocent Eyes, which became one of the highest-selling albums in Australian history. All its 5 singles peaked at number 1 on the ARIA Singles Chart. With that, a successful phase of her career started, and almost all her albums and major singles reached top positions on the charts of Australia. In acting, she rose to fame as a child actress in the Australian soap opera Neighbours as Nina Tucker in 2002. Decorated with 3 World Music Awards, 9 ARIA Music Awards, and an MTV Video Music Award, she served as a coach on the reality TV competition, The Voice Australia for 4 seasons. Delta's pop and adult contemporary styles and her soprano voice are highly appreciated by her fans and draw acclaims from critics. Having survived a bout with cancer as a teenager, she tirelessly works for cancer patients in all possible ways, including launching websites, raising funds, and representing cancer societies as an ambassador. Delta Goodrem Childhood Early Life. Delta Lee Goodrem was born on November 9, 1984, in Sydney. Her parents, Dennis and Lee, named her Delta after the song A Delta Lady. She has a younger brother, Trent, who is now a football player. Until the age of 11, she attended Hills Grammar School in Sydney. She started singing, dancing and acting lessons at age 7, and did an advertisement for Galoob Toy Company. This was followed by many other commercials. She also did several roles in successful Australian television shows including Hey Dad, Police Rescue, and A Country Practice. Delta Goodrem career. When Delta Goodrem was 13, she recorded a 5-song CD, which she financed with her pay from television work. The CD was sent to Glenn Wheatley, a talent manager. Wheatley signed her to a deal with Empire Records, and she worked on 13 tracks for the album Delta in 1999. The album was never released due to legal issues. In 2002, she portrayed Nina Tucker in the TV show Neighbours, which helped to boost her music career. Her piano-based ballad Born to Try premiered on the show and reached number 1 on ARIA Singles. In March 2003, her debut album, Innocent Eyes, was released, and all its singles, Born to Try, Lost Without You, Innocent Eyes, Not Me, Not I, and Predictable peaked at number 1 on the ARIA Singles Chart. Her second album, Mistaken Identity, was released on November 8, 2004. The album's Lead Out of the Blue debuted at number 1 on the ARIA Singles Chart, and number 9 in the UK. Almost Here, a duet with Irish singer Brian McFadden, reached number 3 in UK and No. 1 on ARIA. Next, A Little Too Late was released in Australia, and peaked at number 13. In March 2005, she starred in her debut film Hating Alison Ashley, based on the children's novel by Robin Klein. In April, she moved to New York to launch her career in the US, but it did not work out well. In July, she did a concert tour of Australia, and over 80,000 tickets were sold, making it one of Australia's highest-selling local tours. In March 2006, she sang her new song, Together We Are One, at the Commonwealth Games opening ceremony. It peaked at number 2 on the ARIA Singles Chart. In June, she signed to Modest Entertainment for her worldwide promotion, and some of her songs reached number 1 on the Japanese download chart. Her third studio album, Delta, was released in October 2007. It debuted at number 1 on the ARIA Albums Chart, making it her third number 1 album. In the same year, the singles In This Life and Believe Again were also released. Another single, You Will Only Break My Heart, was released in March 2008. In 2008, she focused on promoting her albums in Japan and the US. In This Life and Delta were very successful in Japan and the US. She did another tour of Australia in 2009. A concert DVD of the tour was released in September, and it peaked at number 1 on the ARIA DVD chart. In November 2011, she was confirmed to be a part of the judging panel of the Australian version of the reality TV series The Voice, which aired in 2012. She returned for Season 2 in 2013, and then again in 2015, 2016 and 2017. In March 2012, her new single, Sitting on Top of the World from her upcoming album was released. It peaked at number 2 on the ARIA Singles Chart. The second single, Dancing with a Broken Heart, was released in August, and the third single, Wish You Were Here, was released in October. Her fourth studio album, Child of the Universe, was released in October 2012, which debuted at number 2 on the ARIA charts. In June 2013, she released her new single Heart Hypnotic. In the same year, she became a part of the Australian version of The Voice Kids. In March 2015, her single Only Human was released. That year, she returned as Nina Tucker in the TV series Neighbours in 3 episodes. In July, Wings was released as the lead single from her 5th studio album. It peaked at number 1 on the ARIA charts. From October 2015 to February 2016, she performed at a musical theatre, portraying Grisabella in the Australian version of Cats. The song Dear Life was released on May 6, 2016, as the second single from the album Wings of the Wild, which itself was released in July. Delta Goodrem Major Works. Delta Goodrem's debut album Innocent Eyes is one of Australia's highest-selling albums, spending 29 weeks at number 1, and selling over 1.2 million copies in Australia, and 4.5 million globally. Her second album, Mistaken Identity, entered the ARIA charts at number 1, and eventually gained multi-platinum status. It sold over 350,000 copies in Australia. Her third album, Delta, debuted at number 1 and also gained multi-platinum status. Her fourth album, Child of the Universe, had 2 platinum singles, Wish You Were Here, and Sitting on Top of the World. Her fifth album, Wings of the Wild, became her 4th number 1 album on the ARIA chart, and the singles Wings and Dear Life went platinum. Delta Goodrem Awards Achievements. Delta Goodrem has won 3 World Music Awards, 9 ARIA Music Awards, 14 ARIA No. 1 Awards, 1 MTV Video Music Award, 3 MTV Australia Video Music Awards, and Most Popular New Talent Logie Award, besides many other awards. Delta Goodrem Personal Life. In July 2003, Delta Goodrem was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma at the age of 18. Her cancer eventually went into remission. In 2004, she had a relationship with Australian tennis player Mark Philippoussis, who supported her when she was battling with cancer. Soon after their breakup, she dated singer Brian McFadden. After their relationship ended in April 2011, she dated Nick Jonas, and broke up with him in February 2012. In 2005, she helped to launch a UK website, Teen Info on Cancer. The same year, she became an ambassador for Research Australia's Thank You Day, which honours the health and medical researchers. She has endorsed many products like perfume and underwear, and has done ads for brands like Pepsi, Sunsilk, Sanitarium, So Good, and Nesquik. She has been honoured with a wax figure at Madame Tussauds in Sydney. In 2011, she served as an ambassador for the Kinghan Cancer Centre in Sydney. Due to speeding offences twice, she was fined and suspended from driving in July 2017. Please like, comment, share and follow this channel for more information or updates on news and entertainment. Please like, comment, share and follow this channel for more information or updates on news and entertainment.